So recently I've been in a few conversations where there's kind of been this theme through the conversations. The people I'm talking to have made comments of like, yeah, well, if X, Y, and Z happens, then I'm gonna be okay with money. Or this thing's over here is happening, and if it does, then I'm gonna be good. Or, the election's coming up, if so-and-so gets elected, it's all gonna be different. Okay, here's the deal, you guys. Only you are in control of you. So if you wanna win in life, it's up to you to do it, not all these outside forces that are completely out of your control. And I say that because sometimes I believe it too. I was on the radio show, the Dave Ramsey show with Dad. This was like a week or two ago. And there was a girl that called in and she was like, listen, my dying great uncle, like basically on his deathbed, told her that they have this land in Louisiana that has lots of oil and that she has to go and figure out where it is and find the deed and all of this, because there's all this money that's there, and that no one's really taken advantage of it in the family. And she's like the only living family member, like no brothers and sisters, no parents, like the story on the radio. So we take the call and I was like, well, you need to go get a lawyer. Like you need to hire someone to help you find this deed to this land. Like, oh my gosh, what if it's on an oil field and you just like hit a jackpot? Like you're gonna be set forever. I mean, I didn't say those exact words on the radio, but in my head, that's what I'm thinking. And then my dad's reaction was the complete opposite. And he's like, listen, some dying great uncle on his deathbed, the first time you've ever heard about this land that absolutely is gonna make you all this money. This is the first time you've heard about it. No, if this land was actually going to make you tons of money, you would have like great uncles, other great uncles and aunts and grandparents. I mean, you would have people out the woodwork to get like the dividends off the oil of this land. If this was like really a thing, you're about to go spend like $5,000 on an attorney, we're gonna end up just realizing it's probably a bunch of swampland and that's about it. Well, I didn't agree with that. I was like, no, what if this is the moment she becomes a millionaire? Like, what? No, this could be it. This could be it. I'm like thinking this in my head. So we go to commercial break and I was like, why were you so Debbie Downer on this subject? Like, have her spend some money and try to figure out like what is there. And he was like, I mean, she can, but he's like, I've taken these kind of calls before. It ends up not being it. He's like, Rachel, if you want to control your life and your destiny, it's up to you. You can't sit there and depend on everything else. No, you have to take control. You can't make excuses. So we kind of went on this like back and forth, but it really did make me think. So I was like, you know what? It is true. And then I had other side conversations with other people recently where I was like, man, people really do believe, and you might out there, that you're like, you know what? In November, if so-and-so does not get in the White House, it's over. It's over. Our lives are over. Or so-and-so gets reelected, it's over. It's absolutely over. You guys, no matter who gets elected in November, your life is not gonna change, okay? It is up to you. If you wanna win with money, this hope that student loans are gonna be forgiven or that everything's gonna be okay, that this person controls so much of our lives that like, oh, I just have to wait till November. No. Absolutely not. And then I hear people say, well, if I could just meet Mr. and Mrs. Right, like if that could just happen this year, then really financially, I'll just be so much better off. I'm like, no, you can't necessarily control that. Like, do better now, like work on your money now. So listen, outside forces, things out of your control, you have to just like take that with a grain of salt, because really, if you wanna win with your money, you guys, again, it is up to you. So what you wanna do is you want to, number one, believe that. You have to, because if you sit around thinking that someone else or some other situation is gonna change your life, you're gonna be sitting around for a long time. Like you could be making progress right this second. So you have to have the hope and the belief that you can control your situation. Now, are there things that are out of our control that affect us? 100%. And do some people have a much tougher story in life with things that have been brought out of their control? Absolutely. I'm not denying any of that. But still, the belief and the hope and the mindset that ultimately you have a choice to make in life, that is so important. That is so, so empowering. So until you believe that, not much is gonna change. And then number two, find people who are winning in areas of life that you wanna win in. So not sitting around, again, hoping that X, Y, and Z out there is just gonna change everything. No, be proactive. So in your marriage, if you're like, you know what? I don't really have anyone in my life that has a really healthy marriage, go find someone. And when you do, say, hey, can we sit down and talk about it? I wanna hear your story. I wanna hear what you do in marriage. I wanna know, because you wanna emulate what someone else is doing who has a healthy marriage. Same with parenting. If you're around people and their kids are amazing and you're like, how did you do this? sit down and talk to them. Find people who are winning. Same with money. If there are people that, if you're struggling with money and you're like, man, this person out there, not that they're just rich and wealthy and have a bunch of stuff, no, but they manage it wisely. There's a lot of contentment in their life. They give, they're generous. They have the whole package. Sit down and talk to them. Ask them, what are you doing? I mean, I could go through every part of life, but that is what is so key. So now, number one, the mindset that you control you. And number two, find people who are winning in areas that you want to win in life and talk to them. And I will say this, it's probably not one person. I feel like sometimes we think, okay, I need to find this one person who has perfect kids, a perfect marriage, perfect financial situation, perfect spiritual life, perfect career. No, that person probably doesn't exist. So find the people that are winning in those areas and talk to them, because I want you to win. Now, we talk about money specifically on the show a lot, but in all areas of your life. But you have to believe that you can do it, that you have the control to make your life better. So again, it is up to you.